So after that interesting All-Star game 2 days ago that I witnessed, I've just been sitting here thinking of ideas of how to really bring back the game and make just the whole weekend more interesting. So I compiled a few ideas that we can add to the game, or just all around new things to add to the game. So let's get into my first idea. First things first, we gotta do what everybody's been wanting to see. Just do it already. Add the one-on-ones. You gotta split it up between guards, wings, and bigs to 21, 2s, and 3s. For God's sake, bro. That's what everybody's been wanting to see. I think Stars would participate. I saw an interview. Jason Tatum said he would participate. That's a big Stars name. I think people, they're gonna take it so pridefully. They're not gonna want to get cooked one-on-one. Just roll the ball out and let's see what happens. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. The dunk contest is kind of just cooked. I was sitting here trying to think of ideas on how to really reprise it and make it better. Two things. I think it's really bad because, one, these niggas is not practicing their dunks.
Oh, no.
They are just going out there. They have an idea of their dunk. Maybe they did it 2 times before and they just running with it. I need y'all to participate, bro. I'm trying to see some cool dunks. Another thing is we've seen a lot of dunks. I'm not gonna lie to you, but bring in some props, make it fun. And we keep talking about something. We want to see stars. We want to see this person, Zion. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think Zion is a all-star dunk contest type person. I think he's more of an in-game dunker. He can do some crazy dunks, but not crazy enough for you to be in the dunk contest and me to really be like, damn, like he really did that. And people are talking about stars. Some of the best people we've watched in the dunk contest was Timberwolves Zach LaVine, Aaron Gordon, Mac McClung, Derrick Jones Jr. These are not star players. These are normal people. These are normal role players, but they just got bounce. Now for the skills challenge, that's kind of an interesting one because I personally didn't like it this year. I really felt like it was kind of dragging, if I'm being honest. But I like the way that it was a few years ago where it was just 2 people and they're competing at the same time trying to beat each other. I feel like that it has that competitive aspect to it, like it's happening at the same time instead of it being like a certain time that they finish the challenge. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, the year where I believe it was like Jason Tatum and Trae Young, like that was a phenomenal skills challenge to me. But I don't know. You guys could decide what you want for the skills challenge. I don't really care that much for the skills challenge. Now for the 3-point contest, chef's kiss. That was perfect. Only thing I would add is let's add another WNBA player. Everybody's been saying they want to see Steph and Sabrina versus Dame and Caitlin Clark. I'm here for that. That's elite. 3-point contest, it always gives what it gave, 3-point contest is perfect. But I have a new idea. Hear me out. All these old heads right now are talking about how the All-Star game is not what it is, not how it used to be. So what if we have a game where it's full of retired older players? I'm talking about like Dirk. We see Dirk come back. We see D Wade come back, and we see Garnett come back. Arenas, Vince Carter, just some of these older people that have like recently retired in these past few years that don't really just give it like their all. All these former NBA players that used to be good, that be hopping on the podcast, I need all of them back. That's what I want to see. I'm not gonna lie to you, that just sounds fun. Also, I kind of skipped over this, but the celebrity game was cool, but I'm not gonna lie, there was so many people I'm watching, I'm like, who is that? We need to get more notable stars. We need to get some people that like everybody more likely knows. Like, I want to see some people that can actually hoop too. I want to see J. Cole. I want to see Travis Scott. He can't even really hoop, but he's a name. I want to see Adam Sandler lace it up and go out in there and hoop. I want to see some more personalities. I want to see a celebrity game with just more notable people. Like, I don't want to have to look down on the corner and be like, who is that? Some people, they're not as noticeable, but they were fun. Like Puka Nacua, I don't think he's that big of a name yet, but he was hooping to me. Like, it was fun. Tristan Jazz, he's not as well known, but he can hoop. Like, I want to see players that are actually good, or you got to be a big name. You can't be trash and not have a big name. Like, I want to see Chris Breezy. I want to see Quavo come back. Someone funny, like, remember when it was Kevin Hart? That was hilarious to see him just mess around on the court. People like that. Now, this idea is a lot more interesting, but what if we had America's Got Talent at halftime? We will still have the halftime show, but we also got an America's Got Talent. Remember when Victor Oladipo came out of nowhere singing? Like, I didn't know Victor Oladipo had pipes like that. Like, that's what I want to see. I want to see more of the personalities of these NBA players. I know they can play basketball, but what else can you do? I think it'll just grow a bond and it'll make them more relatable, and it'll just show us a deeper insight of how they actually are, not just hoops. And to get the people to participate, throw a bag at them, X amount of money for whoever wins. And I think the people that should be the judges for the America's Got Talent for this, it got to be the TNT crew. That will be great commentary, I think, for the talent show. Let's get it done. Now, for the last fix for the actual All-Star game, I want to keep the East vs. West format, but we need to get an incentive for these people to play, right? So the first incentive, whichever team gets a bag, almost like the play-in tournament, crazy bag, but it's going to be harder to do because all these people are All-Stars, are making money. But the second incentive is whichever side wins gets home court advantage in the finals. So if the West wins, when they make it to the finals, whoever they play, they got home court advantage. That'll really get these boys hooping. I'm not gonna lie, it will really get these boys hooping. Also, to keep these players more engaged and into the game, we need to bring back the target score. A few years ago, I believe like 2020, when that target score was first implemented, it was perfect. People were actually playing, getting blocks, playing defense. Bring that back. I don't know why we ever took that away. And last but not least, I keep hearing people complain about the All-Star game and talking about they're not playing hard. And they're not playing hard because if they get hurt, we're going to call them dumb because they were trying too hard. So I think another thing is people are always like, well, why aren't they playing hard? And the NBA players come out and say, well, this is technically our break. So we're not trying to play on our break because that's what the break is for. So what we have to do to combat this is we got to look at it from their eyes. We should extend the All-Star break. We should give them more time so that they can spend it with their family, because even though they're on a break, they still got to come in and participate into the All-Star game. So let's give them more time to spend with their families, so to give them more incentive to play, give them more time to recover. But those are just my ideas. Let me know down below what y'all think. Let me hear some ideas you guys got. Also, let me know what type of videos y'all want to see. If y'all have any video ideas you want me to look into or make, just let me know. Like and subscribe. NBA Sphinx out.